How y'all doing today? So, before we get started for this episode, I just want to say, if anyone's having any suicidal thoughts or life is getting too hard for you, you're more than welcome to call me or text me or whatever you have to do to reach me. And I will listen and I'll help you to the best of my ability. I recently lost a friend 2 weeks ago, my homie DeLorean, and yeah, that it wasn't cool. So if anybody out there is seeing this video right now, please know that I care about you. And we're going to take a moment of silence before we start this episode. I'm your host, Jupe.
I'm Ta.
Yeah, we back. You feel me? Second episode.
Yes, sir. We
Man.
officially got a name.
Yeah, last time we was in here, it was more just like a conversation for real, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
That
we
was our
gonna
introduction to our personalities.
yeah, bro. We're gonna get into some deep stuff today. Some real deep stuff today. I'm gonna make Ty walk out. That's my mission. My mission is to make Ty walk out.
Yeah,
So
alright.
we gonna see. But bro, shout out to everyone that's subscribed. Shout out to everyone that has followed. Shout out to everyone that's liked a photo or liked the reel. Shout out to everyone that's viewing any of this. You feel me? Like that,
TikTok.
bro. That it just means a lot. It means a lot.
1 week, we doing numbers for real.
Nah, for real.
For a timeline for y'all to like picture when we like record this. And this is like what 8 or 9 days since we opened our Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, everything.
Yeah.
And we already at like 250 plus on both
Bro,
TikTok.
that's crazy,
and
bro.
YouTube.
That's crazy, bro.
We both plus 250 on TikTok and YouTube. We above like 150 on Instagram with like reels doing over 2K
in less than 10 days. In less than 10 days. So, you know, it's most definitely a beautiful thing. And honestly, you know, I really appreciate all the support. You know, we really came out, you know, just swinging. We didn't know what we were going to be doing for real. We thought it was just a conversation that we were going to post and then turn into a whole thing. So, it's such a beautiful thing. But let's jump right into it, bro. Let's just jump right into it, you know?
So today we was going to be talking about
some
our bucket list.
Yeah. Let's jump right into it. So, if you had 3 things that you could, like, if you could do anything, bro, what are those 3 things that you would probably do?
Well, shit. One would have been meet Kobe, but unfortunately, R.I.P. I have my Kobe tat here instead.
Yeah.
But that was number 1 on my list.
Jeez.
Growing up, like, yeah.
Man.
But my new number 1, which was also number 1 at the same time, but was to get my mom a boat. As funny as that sounds. That was like, that's when we were gonna establish that I made it.
What? What are you talking about, bro? What
That's how we was gonna establish that I made it. Like, to know that I was up enough to buy
Oh,
my
I
mom
see,
a
I
boat.
see. Yeah.
She said, like, if I were to get rich, like, the only thing she would want from me is to buy her a boat. So my goal in life was to be able to buy her a boat, like, to afford a boat. That's how I know I would make it.
Okay.
The day I could just be like, yo, mom, come.
Okay. All right. I hear it. What about anything physical? You feel me? Like anything, you know, like, or any place you want to go or something like that, bro. Like, you know, like, I mean, I know one for me is to literally hit the peak of Mount Everest. Like, that's one of my things. That's one of my things, and it's ridiculous, but
yeah, hell no. You got that? I'm cool.
You wouldn't climb up Mount Everest,
Nigga. I wouldn't climb up the hill at the park. What are you talking about? Like, what do you mean?
Yo, hey, I feel like honestly, I feel like Mount Everest isn't even that bad. You feel me? Like, I feel like people just hyped it up. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's a walk in the park.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like it's a walk in the park. Especially
I
if you
don't
do
know
it.
Though, because a lot of people said that Colorado you can't breathe. So when I went to Colorado, I was expecting to not be able to breathe, but like that, like I was breathing perfectly fine. So I feel like Mount Everest, I feel like they be over exaggerating.
Nah, hold on, talking about nah, but those are two different altitudes though. Like,
yeah, but the fact that people hype up as if that's bad, how bad can Mount Everest really be? I feel like I'd be up there like,
nah, but hitting that peak, bro, hitting that peak.
first of all,
Like you didn't take an elevator. You couldn't. You didn't take an elevator though. That's the like. It's something in that. It's something in climbing Mount Everest, reaching the top of something and not taking either stairs or an elevator. Like it's something in that.
Yeah, you got that. I can't relate.
I'm saying, bro.
That doesn't appeal to me at all.
Really? Yeah.
Nah.
I never been scuba diving, bro. I always wanted to scuba dive, bro.
I can't swim.
Bro,
Like you, like
no, you ever seen those cages when you like get in the cage and you go in the water and there's like sharks around you and stuff? I want to try that too. You don't have to know how to swim to do that. You can just hold on to the cage. What I don't know. What does that mean?
cool.
This guy. Hey, you know that, and that's one of the worst stereotypes ever, bro. Black people can't swim, bro. Black people can swim.
Hey, my dad's a fucking shark.
my dad swear he a koi fish. He swear he a koi fish. He's not a fish. He's not a fish.
That nigga built like a koi fish.
Shout out Pops. Anyways, yeah, nah. I like when I think of a bucket list, bro, I think of stuff like that. Like, I mean, you know, you're gonna meet people. You're either gonna meet people or you're not gonna meet people. You know, the world's super big, but
but you see, that's the thing. I don't have like physical things like that. Everything is more of like a goal, like another goal. I want to buy back the house that I grew up in.
Hmm.
That's on my bucket list. Like that's the things I put on my bucket list. I don't know, like
yeah,
I probably like it's different. I don't really care about like travel. Like I want to travel, but like that don't interest me.
For real.
Like,
bro, that's crazy, bro.
The main places I want to go are more related to like me or like a purpose. Like I want to go to Trinidad and Jamaica because I have family from both of those. Like it's not me. Like I want to go to Turks and Caicos, which is originally because I got a nigga out there. But pause.
Yeah. I was like, so you have a dude out there?
My nigga dribble guy.
He has a nigga in Turks and Caicos.
Pause. My nigga live out there though.
I'ma pray for my bro Ty because
bro.
he has a nigga out in Turks and Caicos.
Pause, nigga. But yeah, but
okay.
Like we met on 2K. Like we would play 2K, and that nigga would like join my stream. So we got cool, and he said if like I gotta fly out there. Cause them niggas be like,
he's going to fly my bro Ty to Turks and Caicos.
No, I would fly out there, nigga.
He's gonna
never
fly
heard of
you.
Passport Bros, nigga.
On, Passport Bros.
Yeah.
Okay. Anywho,
he was pretty much just saying you would want to be a passport bro.
What you mean?
You want to travel and shit.
Yeah, by myself.
Okay.
Ain't nobody flying me nowhere.
I'm flying myself, nigga.
Oh.
But I'm going to see him. Like, I'm going to see a friend. Niggas can't travel to see a friend.
No, they can. It's just the way you worded it. That's all I gotta say. You feel me? It's just the way you worded it. I was a little confused. Hey, look, Ty, I just want to say.
Shut your ass up. You about to say some stupid shit. No.
I love you anyway, bro. I love you for you, bro. So if that's the way you want to go, bro, you go that way, bro.
You know what's crazy? He got that from his pop saying it to him.
Yeah, you know, it's a long story.
It's okay. He still loves you anyway.
Hey,
we still gonna love you the same way.
Hey,
you know, some people from Team Juke might switch to Team Todd, but you know, you might gain some Team Juke followers if they know that you swing that way.
You know, and here's the thing. Here's how I'm gonna combat that. The Lord knows that I love women. The Lord knows that I love women. I have nothing to hide because the Lord knows. So moving forward, don't try to play me. You feel me? Don't try to play me, Ty. But anyways, though, bro. And speaking of women, I had to dive in this for a little bit.
No.
I was just telling Ty that he should look into Asian women because they are the wave. And I am going to get canceled for this, but it is what it is, bro. I put Asian women over black women.
That is a crazy clip. No. And I'm going to just straight say no. Nope.
You can't give me 3 reasons why Asian women aren't better than black women.
I got you right now. They're not black. It's that simple.
Okay, but look, I feel like, all right, okay.
We was just having a conversation. It's something about that culture. It's something about a black woman that's just like, yo.
No. Don't get me wrong, bro. Black women are fire, bro.
But the thing is, the same reasons that you would put an Asian woman over a black woman is the same reason that you would also put a black woman over an Asian woman.
Exactly. So it's like,
because Asian women have things that like black women don't, but the black woman not having it is what makes them a black woman and attractive at the same time.
it's just,
I
bro,
just said some nut shit.
No.
It's facts.
hey, no. But it's the fact that I understood what you just said to me, which is crazy, bro. Like one time he said that's OD, but that's really OD, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, it's not OD, but it's OD.
but nah. I understand what you're saying, bro. But it's like, I feel like it depends on where you at, bro. Exactly. I feel like it depends on where you at and how you view yourself. Like, bro, my whole life, bro, I viewed myself and I put myself in this bubble, right? And in this bubble mind of thinking. But I realized like God gave me 2 feet. And I can go anywhere, right? And I can meet anyone, right? I just right now in my stage of life, bro, Asian women are it, bro. They're it. Black women are still fire, bro. Don't get me wrong. Black women are fire, but Asian women right now to me are better, bro. For the stage of life that I'm in, bro.
Okay.
Just saying, bro. I'm saying.
I feel it.
Fire. Top tier. Shout out to all the beautiful Asian women out there.
It's just they
you don't even got no Asian friends. Stop it. You can't name. You ain't got no, and don't put out no names. We ain't gonna put out no names, but you ain't got no Asian friends out here. Stop it. You ain't never date nobody else Asian. Stop it. You don't know the life.
Females. So, and they were both black.
See, I can't talk to someone about Asian women that hasn't had any experience with Asian women.
But I've talked to Asian women.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
So you telling me that you've talked and potentially dated an Asian woman? I'm not saying that you dated an Asian woman, but you were on the trajectory of dating an Asian woman, because that's what talking means. It's the trajectory of where we're headed, right? Like that's what talking means. So you telling me you talked to an Asian woman before?
I've had
Cap.
A mutual
Cap.
Flirting with Asian women.
Cap. Flirting is not talking.
But like continuous mutual.
That's not talking though. Talking is I know where I'm trying to go with this.
And we did know where we was trying to go, and it wasn't.
And y'all was but that doesn't mean but that doesn't mean you were talking to her though.
Okay. Well, I didn't experience Asian women's love before.
Hey yo, that's crazy, bro. It's the fact that I knew exactly what you were talking about, bro. And I'm trying not to bring it up on camera because I don't want no one to get in trouble. And I just don't want anyone to get in trouble. But I know exactly what you're talking about. And it's like, yo, that's a crazy statement. But hey, I felt Asian women's love too, bro. You feel me? Like, and it's fire, bro. And this is what I'm saying, like, bro, don't get me wrong, bro. Black women are fire, bro. Like top tier. And it's just right now, Asian women are it. They fire to me.
What's on your bucket list? You pressed me about mine.
Having an Asian wife. Having an Asian wife.
I had to remember that there was an audio to this, and I had to actually verbally react because I was ready to just go silent.
Having an Asian woman.
I forgot. This nigga said he trying to get me to walk out. This nigga right now, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. Asian women are it, bro.
So what else is on your bucket list? Your actual bucket list.
Bro, I got a whole bunch of different things. So one of my things is at least going to continent once.
Nigga,
So I want to travel to each
Antarctica.
continent once. Yeah, bro. And I got a theory about Antarctica that I want to bring up as we talk about this bucket list, but I think Antarctica, would you even count Antarctica as a continent?
Yes.
Why would you?
Why?
What makes it a continent? What is a continent first? Somebody pull up the definition of a continent. Because what makes it a continent? Because really, what is Antarctica? It's just a big block of ice. So if it gets hot enough, then we won't have a continent anymore. So what makes it a continent? I'll wait.
You got, bro.
Is Antarctica a continent?
Yes.
No, it's not. It's a block of ice.
A large land. Okay.
It's not land, bro. It's land because it looks like land, or it's forming, bro. If the world gets hot enough, Antarctica is just gonna melt. So is it really a continent,
Yes.
bro? I feel like in order for it to be a continent, it has to have living creatures on it naturally living creatures. What lives on Antarctica that just lives there? That's from Antarctica.
Polar bear.
Polar bears don't live in Antarctica, bro.
Penguins.
They don't live in Antarctica, bro. You can't go down and be like, and this species of penguins are from Antarctica. That's cap.
Literally can't.
No, you can't. Bro, I watched Happy Feet, bro. And that wasn't Antarctica, bro. That wasn't Antarctica.
Yo. Okay, and Madagascar wasn't Antarctica either, and there was penguins there, but that don't mean that there's not
Bro,
penguins in Antarctica.
where was Happy Feet shot at?
Nigga, it's an animated movie. What the fuck are
Where
you
was it shot at?
And I'm fucking on a computer. That's
No.
Yo, what the fuck are you talking about?
Where was Happy Feet shot at?
Nigga, on a computer.
I'm not talking
In
about
Disney Studio. What the fuck do you mean?
No, because remember the penguin went to the zoo, right? And he was stuck inside of the thing. You gotta go watch Happy Feet. Bro, where was he born, bro? When he was in the egg and it rolled in the snow and all that stuff, where was that? If you could tell me where that was, if that was Antarctica, then I'll believe that there's species of... Bro, you got to give me one species of something
sure
that's from Antarctica, bro, because there's nothing there. It's just ice, bro. It's literally just ice. You know why you could say that there's, like, you know, Africa's a continent? It's because it's literally living things there, bro. Like plants. Like something as simple as a plant lives there. You feel me? There's nothing on Antarctica. It's just snow. It's literally just snow and ice. So what makes it a continent?
So look, I literally typed in what species are from Antarctica. Emperor penguin, which is Happy Feet, by the way.
Cap. Just because they migrated and then they live there now, that's like saying that there's humans that are from Antarctica.
Seals is there, too. Like, bro, the same shit that was trying to eat that nigga.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Hey, look, even the... What is it called?
I don't think that was Antarctica though, bro. I think that was Russia. I think that was somewhere up there in Russia. I think that was Russia, bro, or Greenland.
In the Happy Feet franchise, Antarctica appears as the main setting of the series.
All right, well, here we go.
Many locations like Emperor Land and Adelie Land, because that's the two penguins that I just said. The two main penguins, like how they had the gangster penguins, them niggas, those the Adelie, or however the fuck you pronounce it, penguins. And I was Antarctica, bro.
All right, I'll give you that. I just wanted to know because I never had a discussion before, and I was thinking about all the continents I wanted to hit, but I was like, do I even have to go to Antarctica? Because is it even a continent? So what? I'm gonna pull up to Antarctica for however long I go.
Go dap up my nigga Mumbo.
I will go there. It's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be nothing
I'm
there.
gonna pull up on some Stomp the Yard shit, nigga.
I wonder if they have a city. Do you think they got a city down there? That was the dumbest thing I seen all day.
Woke up on that nigga like, what was that nigga name in Stomp the Yard? Knucklehead.
Anyways, you feel like is there cities in Antarctica?
No, nigga, there's no people there.
There's no people there? There's most definitely a population. There's most definitely a population.
What's the population of Antarctica?
I don't know, but there is most definitely a population because there's scientists down there, right?
Bro.
So you tell me that one of the male scientists and one of the female scientists haven't had a kid yet and created some type of town?
No.
You tell me that they don't have a bar or a barber shop down there to get haircuts? So you telling me everyone that goes to Antarctica, all right, well, it's time for me to get a haircut. Let me fly back to the nearest country or nearest continent and go get a haircut and come back. Like, nah, bro, they got some type of civilization down there, bro. They have to, bro. People can't just be somewhere. They have to have stuff set up. There's a gas station down there, bro. I guarantee it, bro.
A gas station, nigga. Did you just say a gas station, bro? Wait, where the fuck are they driving to, bro?
Roads, bro. Bro, I feel like there's a real city in Antarctica.
Yo, like I could give you maybe there's like a little town or something, but nigga, did you just say a gas station, bro?
Okay, so out of all of that,
hold on, let
vast
me fill
space,
up so I could drive over to the drive to where, nigga?
That's all I want to know. Because if I say I'm going to every continent, bro, it has to be somewhere for me. It has to be a hotel I can stay at, right? It has to be some type of a place that I could lay my head at night. You feel me? And bro, and that's the thing that makes me realize, like, is it a continent or not? Because, bro, if it's the fact that I have no living situation going down there, then what makes it a continent, bro? Like, what makes it a continent if I can't go down there and visit?
Antarctica has no indigenous inhabitants, only permanent and summer-only staff at its many research stations.
So they have research stations that are what, like cities?
I guess you can compare it to that. Yeah. It look like a little, I don't know.
It looks like what, a town? And you think you're just walking through all that snow? No.
Yes, nigga. Bro, you can literally, bro, where?
Bro, in Norway, you don't walk through all the snow, bro.
Bro, them shit.
In Alaska, you're not walking through all the snow.
You realize this is probably the size of UNLV, bro? You walk.
That looks like a small city. That looks like Athens, Greece, but with snow. Send that picture over to Monte so we could upload that to the video. But that looks like right there, Athens, Greece, but with snow. All I'm saying is this: if you want me to count Antarctica as a continent, it has to be cities there. It has to be a place for me to lay my head so I can be like, all right, I'm visiting this spot. This is where I'm headed for the night. I'm on such and such street. If you want to send me a gift, it's at this such and such address. You feel me? If there's no addresses in Antarctica, bro, then it's not a continent, bro. Regardless of what? Not every place has what?
Has addresses and shit, nigga.
So what
you
makes
can't visit every place on Earth.
That's
and it's gonna
true.
like, bro, you literally just said it's not a continent unless like it's damn near Vegas. It has to be a tourist destination for it to be a continent.
I say that it has to be a livable environment for anyone that wants to come.
No, like,
what do you mean no? Why can't I go to Antarctica? What is stopping me from going to Antarctica?
The living conditions.
There's people that live in there. Obviously, you just pulled up a town.
And the scientists live there.
Okay,
research.
so why can't just scientists live there?
Because they go through and do research.
How long they been doing research in Antarctica? I see now you're getting me into a whole hoax. What is going on in Antarctica, bro? Because now you're telling me I can't go. You can't go. Because now you're telling me I can't go. Bro. Why can't I go to a continent? That doesn't make sense. You telling me out of a whole continent that there's not a city that I can visit?
Bro, yes, I am. There's whole ass planets, and you can't go visit. So is it not a planet, bro?
What are you talking about, though? Literally, a planet. The amount of effort you have to put in to go get to that planet is crazy. The
amount of effort you have to put in to go get to Antarctica is crazy.
It's not that far. It's not that far. It's not that far. It's far. It's farther to get to China from where we at than to get to Antarctica. We're in Vegas, by the way, for everyone that's watching. So it's like that's not valid. That's not valid.
The living conditions. The same reason you can't go out to space. Like,
it's the fact that he's sitting here trying to argue the fact that I can't go to Mars and I can't go to Antarctica is the same thing. It's crazy. Those are two different things, bro.
The same reason no one's living in the desert, nigga. Living conditions.
We live in the desert. What are you talking about? This ain't the desert. It's 120 degrees. It's 115 degrees today. We don't live in the desert.
Like
that's not terrible living conditions.
An actual desert.
Whoa. Like so, is Vegas not an actual desert?
It's a fucking city, my nigga.
In a what?
Yo, bro.
In a what? It's a city where?
My nigga.
What's the terrain, Ty? You tell me the terrain. If you say anything but desert, you gotta walk out.
We're in between a bunch of mountains.
Now we're in between mountains.
Now, like, we're literally a valley.
Okay, a valley of what?
What the fuck are you talking about?
A valley
Bro,
of desert.
I'm off. Nah, bro.
It's deserts, bro.
Shut up.
It's deserts. It's desert. He just tried to compare. First, he tried to compare Antarctica with space. And then he tried to come back and say it's because it's unlivable.
It is,
like a
nigga.
desert, and people don't live in deserts. But Las Vegas is literally in a desert where it's 115 degrees every day.
And you see.
And we still live here.
And you see how long it took for niggas to develop a like living space here. That's actually
How long did it take?
somewhat
How long?
livable.
How
And
long
pretty
did it take?
soon, Vegas
How long
not
did it
even
take?
Gonna be habitable.
How long? We can skip you off
Like-
on that right now. Let's talk about that, bro. Because I get in my car and I nearly burn my hand off every
Right.
time I touch the doorknob.
Vegas is gonna be inhabitable.
If you
just
have
like
if you have leather
an
seats,
actual
bro,
desert where it's dead ass like
It is a desert, though.
Bro, we at 100 plus. There's places where it's dead ass 130, 140 plus.
where
Period.
where
Close, like on the equator type shit.
where?
Nigga, you want me to just off the dome? Oh yeah, you
Because
know,
you can't say facts unless you know the
38,
facts.
latitude 60.
The hottest
Like,
place.
fuck do you-
Where's the hottest place on earth?
the equator?
Where's the hottest place on earth? And the only reason why I know this is because shout out my homie Booster. He fact checked me on this. The hottest place on earth is Death Valley, and I'm pretty sure Death Valley isn't on the equator, so that's not valid. You can look it up too. Look it up. Death Valley. Death Valley is the hottest place on earth. I was arguing with him too because I was like, bro, it has to be on the equator somewhere in Africa, bro. Like, it has to be somewhere over there, maybe the Caribbean, hottest place on earth. No, it's Death Valley. And in Death Valley, look at where Death Valley is. It's not by the equator. So, Jupe for 3, Ty 0. Shout out to all my homies that are Jupe fans. You feel me? If you team Jupe, put this emoji in the
hottest
comments.
temperature ever recorded on Earth was at Furnace Creek.
Where?
Temperatures at or above 130 degrees have only been recorded on Earth a handful of times, mostly in Death Valley. The bone, air, dry, meager plant coverage.
Don't go
allows
don't
sunlight
go
to
digging
get
too
at the
much,
desert.
bro, because you just said it.
My nigga,
Death Valley. Death Valley.
Yo, bro, because you about to get me tight. Because
Death
it's
Valley.
simple fucking, like.
Where's
bro,
Death Valley at though?
yo,
Show
my
me
nigga,
where Death Valley is. Type in Death Valley, and if it's not by the equator, you gotta walk out.
Bro,
My goal today is to have Ty walk out, by the way.
because you just saying dumb shit.
I'm
bro.
not saying, bro, I've literally been saying facts this whole time, and you haven't had the
No,
chance to
'cause
prove
you
none of
saying
them wrong.
Facts that don't dispute shit as it, like,
Like,
bro,
what you mean? I said that Antarctica was possible to travel to because they have to have some type of town or city ship for people to live there. Because humans don't just go places and not set up something, right? Then you just showed me a whole village of where people live at in Antarctica.
Scientists.
It don't matter if they scientists or tourists. It's still a
not
habitable place for you to
fucking
live.
city. All right, bro.
It's still a habitable place to live. What makes a city then? We can go in that.
No, nigga,
And then
'cause
you try to
just saying
to
dumb
dispute
shit,
the fact
bro.
to say that Antarctica was like space.
Yes, I did.
Thank you, bro.
Like,
Team Ty, ladies and gentlemen. But we can scurvy off on the fact that that you said that it's almost inhabitable. I mean, we are in a desert area surrounded by mountains, but I feel like Vegas got a couple more years before it's like
a couple more, but niggas is not walking outside in 115 plus every day. That shit is not livable.
is it not livable for you or is it just
No, period, nigga. I went to Sunset Park on Saturday, and a fucking fire caught off of the sun beaming on a fucking bush. And it was dead ass like a whole mini forest fire in Sunset Park because of the fucking sun alone.
hey, you know,
That shit is not livable, bro.
hey, that could have been the Lord trying to speak to you,
And nigga, we going into another
Hey.
fucking what's the word called? not like famine, a drought. We going into a drought. Another one. And
Where?
the last time Vegas had
Where?
a drought in Vegas. And the last time Vegas had a drought, that shit lasted how many years? Like,
I don't
nigga,
know.
Vegas
I'm
gonna
not
be
from Vegas.
inhabitable soon. Nigga said that as if I am. Like,
I mean, you seem to know a lot about Vegas.
just like you seem to know a lot about Antarctica and
Hey,
Death Valley
I
and
might
the
be,
equator.
I might be from Antarctica. I might know. I may be an alien.
Shut your goop. Yo, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just saying, bro. Like, don't talk to me about facts, and then when I hit you with facts, you can't discredit my facts, and then you try to discredit them by not discrediting them.
No, because you're trying to discredit what I'm saying off of facts that don't even accompany what I'm talking about. Like, I'm over here saying, like, I'm saying Jordan's the GOAT. You're like, well, Tom Brady got 5 Super Bowls. Nigga, that don't change shit. Like, that don't change nothing. I'm saying that Antarctica is inhabitable. I'm saying that the equator is the hottest place.
but
He's
it
like,
lit-
well, Death Valley is in a whole the longitude that Death Valley is or latitude. I can't, bro. Whichever one, that line compared to the equator's line, equator is the hottest place.
No, it's
At the
not,
end. Alright,
bro.
you right.
No, it's not, bro.
right.
How can it possibly be you? But you said the equator is the hottest place on Earth. But I just told you a spot that's not on the equator. That's the hottest place on Earth. How is that discrediting what you said?
Bro, Kobe's the greatest scorer, but Wilt had 100 points. That don't change nothing. Like,
So
but-
you telling me that
Jordan
because
is the
a place
greatest-
is the hottest place on Earth,
because there's
then
one outlier changes the average?
one outlier? It's the hottest place on Earth.
Yo, bro.
It's the hottest place on Earth.
Yo, what the
So you can't say that this part of the area of Earth is the hottest place on Earth, and
Yes,
I
I
just
can.
told you a place is hotter than that.
Yes, I can.
That don't make sense.
I'm talking about a whole ass line around the whole earth. You're talking about this one little dot.
Now it's
Like-
one dot.
It is, nigga. You telling me Death Valley is a whole fucking line of longitude?
Bro,
All right,
could you find Death Valley?
It's
using
in
longitude
Cali,
and
my nigga.
It's Cali and Nevada, but okay, I'll give you that.
A little dot compared to
It's
the
not a
fucking
little
equator.
dot. It's not a little dot.
The equator are not the hottest places in the world.
Told you.
Google.
I mean,
National Geographic.
I'm telling you, like, and Mate, please pull up this,
It's
please.
70 degrees right now.
I'm telling
On
you,
the equator.
on the equator, around the equator. How is it 70 degrees? But in Phoenix is 120, and over here is 115. And these two spots aren't even technically Death Valley. And then you got Death Valley. Like, bro, I'm just saying, bro, it was wrong.
Bro.
Mate, please pull up the footage of please pull up a picture of the equator and the temperatures. I would love to see that on the video edit. Appreciate you. But let's move on before Ty throws a twisted tea bottle at my head. Let's move on. Speaking of, fearing the heat, you know what I mean? Like, gosh, bro, I hopped in the car with Ty the other day, and this guy, he has leather seats, bro, and I literally burned my legs.
Due to the Earth's natural bulge where the equator is located, the equator is closer to the sun than any other place. This also results in higher temperatures all year round.
It's not true.
Okay.
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 It's not true.
Okay. You right.
It's just not true, bro.
You right.
Like even if that statement was true, it still doesn't make it the hottest place on Earth. Just because it's hot all year round doesn't mean it's the hottest place on Earth.
Its average would be the highest.
Death Valley, bro.
That's us. Yo, bro, you're
On Earth. We said, where's the hottest place on Earth? You said along the equator. Death Valley is the hottest place on Earth all year round, not on the equator. Like, at what point is that not true? Like,
My nigga, you're saying two things that, like, bro. Like,
is Death Valley the hottest place on earth?
that's like saying, oh, this person averaged the most points.
That's
But
not
this
what I'm
person
saying.
had
This
the
isn't
highest
sports,
scores
bro.
game.
This isn't sports.
Yeah, nigga, listen
The
to what
equator
the fuck I'm
is
saying.
is a spot on the earth,
It's
right?
not a spot, nigga. It's a
It's a whole line. That's
bro.
a spot.
And you're
That's a spot on
No, the
earth.
fuck it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Bro, so you
the
tell-
equator doesn't move, does it?
So is the equator? So you're
Does the
dead
equator
ass,
ever
bro,
move?
you're dead ass saying the equator and Death Valley are the same shit?
Yes.
I dead ass almost just smacked you, my nigga.
The
There's no way you
the
acting
equator,
stupid,
bro.
bro.
The equator,
There is
bro.
no way you're.
Let me ask you
acting
this: does the
stupid, bro.
equator ever move? Yes
Yo.
or no? Does the equator ever move?
Yes.
So the equator moves.
Yes.
The equator doesn't stay in the same spot on the planet.
No, nothing on the planet stays in the same spot. You ever heard of plate tectonics?
Okay, bro. Okay. Well, if you don't get
Because
that,
we used to be Pangea.
if you don't get that, it's the same thing.
It's not
Nah, I feel bad for you, bro.
like, bro.
That
you
must be
dead
that.
ass saying
That must be that Nevada education right there.
Nigga, you from Ohio.
And Ohio, oh, you can look at my school.
You're from Cleveland.
You can look at my
and
school.
I'm from New York.
You can look at my school. You can look at the high school I graduated at. Was number 1 in East Ohio, in Northeast Ohio,
Hey, you
and
should've-
number
you
3 in
should've-
all of Ohio.
You should have.
And I think it was number 15 in the United
You
States.
should have went to college.
I don't need to go to college. You don't do that. Don't do that. But
Should
anyways,
have went to college.
because I quote
you
unquote
think that a fucking valley and a line of latitude are the same thing. You're dead ass sitting here telling me that a valley and a line of latitude are the same thing. With a straight face.
well, let's just agree to disagree then.
No, nigga, I don't agree to disagree on a fact.
Now it's a fact.
It's a literal fact.
You're the only one that thinks that the equator is the hottest place on earth, and it's not true.
Bro.
We're gonna give it to the people, and we're gonna know. We're gonna see what they think.
Two different things.
No, we're not.
You are.
No, we're not.
You are.
And people say we're arguing two different things when they lost the argument. Straight
No,
up.
nigga.
When you lose an argument, now it's two different things.
No, 'cause-
no. Because at first you wasn't saying just the equator. At first you were saying, nah, that's not true. And then now it's just because it's a different thing because it's equator. No, the equator is one line. Yes, it's a line. But
And you're
that does
telling-
not mean that the equator is hotter than a whole spot. That never
The
changes, bro.
equator- The equator in a whole is hotter than the line of latitude that Death Valley falls on.
Cap.
Okay.
Cap.
Okay.
Here we go. Dr. Ty, scientist Ty over here, thinks he knows everything about our planet, but doesn't know that Antarctica is habitable. Make it make sense. How much you know so much about the equator? How come you know so much about the equator, but you know nothing about Antarctica?
All right, though. We appreciate y'all. We cutting this short because got a little heated, but make sure y'all follow us on everything: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You know, at @ongo_podcast. We on Apple Podcasts and Spotify now, and you know our YouTube OnGo Podcast. Appreciate you.